up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is a D, and we back with another great video. Very educational one last time. If you are new, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, get this video a thumbs up if you like this content, notification buttons on all times. Today we going into the 20th luckiest people caught on camera. 20th lucky people caught on camera. What they doing? Getting lotto? 20th luckiest people caught on camera.
They probably like almost died and got saved.
Jesus, why you gotta go so dark?
Well, that's what came to my mind when you think of luck.
What is it? You can hit the lotto or something. Like, why I gotta be about escaping death?
You said
you
that.
watch
so
animals die and come back to life. Now you think humans can do it?
I don't know.
That's just horrible.
Let's see who's right.
Every day, millions of people try their hand at lottery tickets and slot
I
machines,
want to go play
just
bingo
hoping for a lucky break. But
We should go
meanwhile,
play
a
bingo.
select few
Are
find
you down?
themselves face to
Dude,
face
look
with
like
unparalleled strokes of
Don't nobody
luck
know
that are
Tapioca
worth
Tuesdays?
far more than a few million
Tapioca
dollars.
Tuesday. I think it's tapioca.
In today's
people do when
video,
they
we will
bingo.
be meeting 20 of the luckiest people ever caught on film.
camera.
These 20 people were going about their
see, I
lives
told
just like you
you.
and me when the
Lord.
unthinkable happens.
I
But
told
as we will
you.
see,
I don't think I ever go back
sometimes fate
outside.
has other plans. All 20 videos we will see today are
Ooh.
shocking, but you won't want to miss the number one.
Oh
my
my
Let's
gosh.
shall we?
Oh.
Number 20. Motorbike.
Oh, it's so
mishap.
crazy. I gotta tell a story because I just seen that. So that building that collapsed, that's probably was a demolition building. They did that when I used to work at Best Buy years ago when I was in college. They blew up a building by Best Buy. Like, it was an old standing building, and people like demolitions. They go watch them, but you got to be a certain, like, they have it taped off. Like, you got to be far away. Like, you can't even be close.
Yeah.
Well, they blew this building up and they didn't do it right. You know the Lowe's in Rosedale, the Lowe's right there? It's hit kind of by Best Buy. It's in the cut over there. It was that building. It was a building over there.
Okay.
Well, the people had to be all the way back to, like, you know how the distance, like Best Buy. You can stand by Best Buy and see it. So you know how far that is. They won't, unless you're from where we're from.
Get to the
But
point.
they blew it up. Pieces of scrap metal flew from over there to Best Buy, chopped the dude's legs off, both of them.
You're lying.
Both. And another person got hit, got injured. They didn't lose no limbs, but I know one dude for sure lost both of his legs. He sued, of course. But my question becomes, why you want to see that? Secondly, that's the chances you take with doing that. Thirdly, that sucks because he's way the heck over there and you lost your leg. Now he's legless. And it's like, dang, he sued and got a big lump sum, but he's never, like, your legs are gone. I was like, dang, but it flew way over there and just,
That's sad.
like, that sucks.
I'll
So
wait
I
till
saw
the
that
video.
building and I was like, dang, I'd have been.
Motocross
Give me
can
some
be
new
a
legs.
dangerous sport, but most often for the people racing in it. In this video, we see a motocross racer who overshoots a jump and sends his bike flying into a large group of people.
Our son likes to ride.
Number 19.
19, baby? What
Jet
up
setting.
here? 19?
Motorcycle and
Yeah.
car racing can be thrilling sports to watch, but believe it or not, plane racing is also a thing.
There's plane
I
racing
didn't even know
exists?
that.
What? I gotta tell
As you
right
can
now.
imagine, it comes with its fair share of risks, most of which you would
What?
expect to take place in the air. Car surfing. Dash cams have allowed people to capture all kinds of footage that would have ordinarily been reserved to anecdotes and retold stories. One such unbelievable moment was captured by a motorist on a busy highway.
Dang.
In this video, we see a motorcyclist speeding through traffic when a car switches lanes.
He landed on top?
Unfortunately, the
That
speeding
was
biker
some
doesn't see this coming and
Spider-Man shit.
collides
Look
with the
at how
back
he
of the vehicle.
landed.
Yeah, I'm out.
Look.
Ordinarily, this would be a catastrophic accident that may
I'll
have
never ride
resulted
again.
in serious injury or death for the motorcyclist.
Wow.
But through a sheer stroke
That
of luck,
is
the biker does a full
crazy.
flip
Look
and
at how
lands
he
atop
lands
the
like
vehicle.
Spider-Man. Look.
Shortly thereafter,
look.
the vehicle stops, allowing the biker to jump off.
What if he is Spider-Man?
A thing.
Hats off. In this video from a Russian military exercise, we see numerous soldiers lined up in preparation to fire their weapons into the air. The practice
some
seems to be
long feet.
similar to the American tradition of a 21-gun salute. In a 21-gun salute, all the soldiers stand single file, and this video makes it very clear why. As the two rows of soldiers fire their weapons, keep your eye on the third man in the front row. As they discharge their weapons, his hat is blown up by a
snaps.
bullet fired by the soldier behind him. It's pretty easy to see how another inch of miscalculation may have cost this man his life.
He
Number
fired his
16. Bucket list.
He would have blew his
Working
head
around
off.
heavy equipment always carries
would've-
an inherent risk.
Man, army in
I
that.
thought somebody. I
No,
think he got shot in the
no.
head.
I'm getting kicked out the army. Because I am turning around. Boy, I could be seeing Jesus right now. What is wrong with you?
That's crazy. Like, he didn't even move.
I could be seeing Jesus right now because you playing, bro. You almost blew my whole cap.
You say you going to Jesus.
Well, whoever I'm going to go see, I'm tripping. Like, you almost sent me. What if I wasn't ready to see Jesus? What if I wasn't forgiven for my sins yet? And you just blew my head off.
The fact that he just kind of like, it's like he didn't even react.
Man, I'm
because after all,
Nobody
anything
reacted.
can happen when you're tangling with several tons of steel. In this video, we see a worker run out to grab something near a large excavator. Unbeknownst to him, the bucket attachment is clearly not attached properly and it plummets towards his head. Luckily, the unsuspecting worker gets out of the way
Who
just in
installed
time, but the
this?
situation
Man,
nearly
I
had
would
a far worse
freaking.
outcome.
I'd go play the lotto because I
Number
love this that day.
15. Shark Cage.
See, I'm not doing this.
I'm not even
Whatever
gonna
happened in this
to
case,
avoid
I'm not
any
even going to feel
encounters with
bad. You shouldn't be
sharks.
down there messing with me.
However, some thrill-seeking folks
not
want to get
doing
as
that.
close as they safely can. In order to accomplish this,
Nope.
there
Nope.
is such a thing as a shark cage.
I don't need to see him.
These cages allow people to dive with sharks while minimizing
They got
their
aquariums
risks.
for that. You get as close as
At
possible.
least
to
for the
aquarium.
most part, because unfortunately in this video we see an adrenaline junkie in a cage, but unfortunately one of the sharks he's trying to observe manages to breach the cage, and before long the diver is trapped in the small space with a ferocious and panicked carnivore.
So you
The
know.
fast-acting crew of the boat allows the shark to escape and are then able to rescue the diver. Most people don't get to tangle with a shark and come out unharmed, but this lucky
No.
diver
I know
did just
he.
that.
I just know he should.
Number 14. Busted. In this harrowing video, we see a car cut in front of a bus. The vehicle quickly loses control and veers into oncoming traffic. But what no one expected was that the oncoming vehicle was a large commercial truck.
Oh,
The car gets
dang.
smashed by the
He's right
oncoming truck before
there.
coming to a rest in front of the bus. But to everyone's astonishment, the driver is perfectly fine, and in fact begins climbing out of his mangled car within seconds of it stopping.
That's
That is
crazy.
one lucky guy, let me tell you.
That car is done.
Number 13. Trains.
I
In
used to
this
work for
video,
them.
we see an 18-wheeler approaching a railway crossing, but unfortunately,
We used to see stuff like
before
that all
he is
the time.
able to fully cross the tracks, he becomes entrapped
You get
by the
used to it
crossing
after a while.
bars with only seconds to react.
first
Unfortunately,
couple
there
rides, though, I
really
was
is nothing to
tripping.
do in this situation. The semi fails to move, and in a horrifying scene, we see the truck
Yee.
get eviscerated into a million pieces. Yet
Oh
somehow the
my
cab survives,
God.
and the driver emerges unharmed. Number 12.
The way he got
Blissfully
out.
unaware. Of all the lucky people we're looking at today, none were as unaware of their situation as number 12. This skier was recording footage of their run when, unbeknownst to them, a bear began pursuing. Luckily, the bear was unable to keep pace with the speedy skier and eventually stopped chasing. However, watching the footage, it is clear that had the skier crashed or even slowed down, the outcome could have been grisly, to say the least. Number 11. Van in a park.
These
This
titles
surveillance
is killing
footage from
me.
a local park shows people gathered with family and friends when the unthinkable
Dang!
happens. A van veers wildly out of control on a
I'm
nearby road
saying,
and
man,
blasts
I'm-
straight through the
that.
park.
What are you doing?
Thankfully, yet unbelievably, it narrowly misses several people before coming to a stop at the other side.
He
The
could have
people
killed
in this
like
park
4
were
or 5
lucky to
people.
have avoided serious injury.
And he didn't hit that stunt. It would have
Number
went straight
10.
for that dude.
Pole luck. In our next video, we see a young woman
with a
walking
stripper?
down the street, but little did she know that it was almost her very last day on Earth. As she makes her way along the sidewalk, a vehicle behind her loses
Oh
control and
my
starts aiming straight
God.
for her. However, only moments before plowing her down, the car's journey is cut short when it collides with a light post. Thanks to that post, the
That
lady in
post
this video
saved her
survived
life.
with nothing more than a very large amount of
Fucking
fright.
Crazy. The kid just
Number
keeps walking at
9.
the same speed.
Look both ways.
I'd have been on the ground.
As children,
Like, it
most
hit
of
me.
us are
Something
taught
hit
to
me.
look
Oh my
both ways
God.
before crossing the street, but in this video we see a woman with a small child rushing across a busy street. The pair pass in front of a work van, but just then a car comes barreling towards them. The woman yanks her
I'm
child out of
suing.
the way as the car misses them by
What the
inches.
fuck?
This incredible moment is a testament to why you should always be extra careful when crossing the road in high traffic areas.
Oh my god.
Number 8. Bike versus bike. Depending on who is saying it, the word bike can mean either a traditional pedal bike or a motorcycle, and there is quite a big difference between the two. In this footage taken by a motorcyclist, we see a bicycle pulling out in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, the cyclist finds himself directly in the path of the motorcycle. With some swift handling, the person riding the motorcycle is able to narrowly avoid the lucky cyclist, who would probably be a little bit more cautious in the future. Number 7. Age restrictions. Chances are that whatever this contraption
Really?
is, it was probably intended for children. But the 4
Yeah,
people in
come
this
on.
picture aren't
But
much on
it's-
age
it's
restrictions.
metal.
4 of them decide
He
to
coulda
take a
got his
spin,
dome.
but unfortunately the strugger couldn't hold their weight and it comes crashing down with one large metal
Oh,
pole.
Lord.
That pole narrowly missed the man in black. Had it hit him in the
Literally.
head, it is hard to say what might have happened. But what we know for sure is that he is mighty lucky to escape
But
without
what if
serious
kids?
injury.
They say adults on it. Like, what if kids on that?
I know.
Man?
What if it
Number
was just
6.
weak in general?
Explosive situation. What exactly happened in this video is unclear, but what is certain is that the woman on the right-hand side was mere inches from getting hit by the sudden blast from a nearby apartment. Number 5. Plain to see.
Nope,
In
not
this
doing
video
that.
legend.
You doing
Number 4. Satellite Fright. In this video, we see a worker sitting on a pipe when out of nowhere a satellite dish falls out of thin air and misses his head by a matter of inches. Despite being
Man, I
more
think
than
at
a
that
little
point, if
surprised,
something like
this
that
man
happened, I
walks
think it's
away
like a sign
uninjured
from the
only
Lord just
moments
telling
later.
you, you know what?
Get up off your
Yeah,
Number
ass.
something, because
3.
boy, I'm
Wholehearted
like, wait a
idea.
minute.
For many people, summer is a time to spend in the great outdoors, camping or maybe chilling by the pool, which is what this guy was doing when he decided to try a backflip off of the roof. In the video, we can see how he narrowly avoids landing
You
on the
shouldn't
edge
even
of
be
the
up there.
pool.
Shouldn't.
After this, he might consider investing in a proper diving board or life insurance. And now it's time
His
for
head
today's
could've
best pick. My pick for today may be a bit chilling to
I wanna
parents
see
of
this.
small children. Number 2. Lucky Scooter. In this video, we see a young
Why is
child
there a
who has
kid
sped away from
here?
his mother on a toy scooter. The child comes out of the parkade and into a busy roadway where cars on both sides slam on their brakes in
What was
hopes
she
of
doing?
avoiding the young child. Thanks to the fast action of drivers
Like,
that
the
day,
distance between
everyone
her
was
and
able to
him,
stop
like, what
and
was she
behind.
doing?
Mind you, he's
Seconds
not
later,
even
the
going that
boy's
fast.
terrified mother
Like, if
chases
you
after
don't.
him. Thankfully, this story has a happy ending. We've seen some terrifying footage today, but now it's time for our number 1 luckiest
That one,
person
but
caught on camera.
that one.
Number
I think
one
it's
rolling
best for
in,
last,
let's-
but first, I have a
What is
quick
it?
challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like,
Oh, that was that
subscribe
the one?
within the
No,
next
that
5
was number
seconds,
2.
you'll get 10 years of.
What
It said
happened?
number 2. Was that not number 2? The
First
little
off,
boy was number 2.
are we gonna be a surprise or something? Like, y'all could have like chopped the video if y'all didn't took out number 1. Now I ain't gonna never know, and I don't even know where to get number 1 from. It ain't like y'all left with season 2 or something on here. Man, what the heck?
That did say number 2, right?
That's what I'm thinking. It said it didn't say number 1.
No,
I
I
did
don't
was
remember
number
it saying number 1.
Man,
What if it did and we didn't even catch it?
I don't think it did. But if it did,
Those are
still,
crazy.
that is it. Some of them is like signs where I'm just gonna say like, look,
God
if
saying.
you telling me something, Lord, to get my life together, I'm gonna get it together now because you just.
I'll go play the lotto in those days because obviously I'm the luckiest person in the world right now, so I'd go play
Just
the
imagine
lotto.
like it just make that saying of how they say like tomorrow ain't promised or you don't know. Like imagine you just sitting in the park. You don't expect no car to come flying through there and just run you over or no satellite dish to come. Imagine you sitting outside in the grass and just boom. I'd be like, Jesus, really?
Like,
You want me to die from a satellite dish just coming from the air? Like you come on.
you're like, what are you trying to tell me? That I need free cable?
Then the dude just blow your head off in the back like.
That
It's
he
like-
should have got discharged.
It's like
in
that
trouble.
TikTok. You imagine you just be like, all right, fire, boom. Really? This one I'm at? Like, I'm just gonna go to heaven or hell? Like, you gonna sit me here after that? Like, you might just die from that? Like,
I don't know about that.
I'll be like, come on, man, why I gotta die? Just get my head blown off by this. I was just trying to do a little salute.
No, like the one with the where the little crane thing came down.
Like, you know,
Like-
somebody didn't install it right. I had to. You imagine, like, who knows? When you die, if your spirit come right out right then and there, you imagine just looking at yourself? I had to die by this happening. Like, there's so many different ways to die, but I had to die by a thing falling off.
So who gets in trouble? The guy?
Nah, whoever did that, like whoever fixed.
Like you could have killed me.
Because the guy who driving it really ain't got no.
Oh
Unless he the one who put it together, because you can't change those little
no,
things.
I don't know. It's just in general though. That was
Somebody didn't install it
too
right.
Much. Like
It wasn't installed right. Whoever installed it again.
that, I don't care. That Mr. Spider-Man, that one.
But you know what's crazy? Like when I worked in the oil field, stuff like that happened. Like near accidents like that. And you look like, oh, like
You're like, I'm in the wrong
man,
career.
on the oil fields, man, we had pipe dude then racked the whole, like we was on the floor and he did something wrong. Man, if you ever been in oil fields, you see how big that equipment is. Man, the whole floor was shaking, pipes was flying. We ran down the little steps and we was just like we could have all died. Like you just like, no. And that profession is just, I'm telling you, if you are an oil field worker, hats off to you. Well, I did it for about 1.5 years. And let me tell you, I got all my fingers still. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm alive. I'm alive to tell this story. But don't do it. Don't go to oil fields. Don't do it. It's dangerous. It's scary.
You sound like a little.
It's scary. But this is crazy though. This is definitely life opening. I'm about to be watching everywhere. If I'm in the park, I'm gonna be like,
You gotta look up too though, because anything can come from
you know how
the
people
sky.
be having like loud cars.
movies.
Why you so jumpy? You ain't seen 10 people, 20 people how they survive.
Like Final
Luckiest
Destination.
People, like, see
hate that
something,
movie.
looking in the air when something come, you hear that? Like, I'm gonna be tripping now. Y'all should have
Sorry.
shown me this.
But like Final Destination.
Yeah, I don't go behind trucks who carrying woods till that movie. I ain't about to be sitting there
To
or
this
pipe
day,
or anything.
To this day, I cannot like.
I will
will
merge.
not watch those movies.
I will merge over.
Seen the first one, never seen the other ones.
But this was a, I wouldn't say exciting video, but it was cool to see. But I ain't trying to experience nothing like that. But it was cool to watch, you know. But thank y'all for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in our next video.